What's going on, guys? It's Martin99x51 here, and welcome back to another video. Finally, we're finally back. And man, has it been a while since we've done a video. I think it's been like a week since last sign-up series, and you know, I made a new custom that I made a post about, which I will show off. Got 10 new trucks over that time period, and I have 2 more coming in the mail, which come tomorrow. But I don't want to keep this video and didn't want to keep you guys waiting for a video until tomorrow, and I want to get the select your trucks out probably tomorrow, so you'll see those 2 trucks, or maybe we'll get it out tonight, and those 2 trucks will be surprise entrants. So, but yeah, without further ado, let's get started. First of all, I want to show you guys the custom I made, so I will bring that over. We actually got like our little review table for today, so yeah. So here we go. First of all, we have my new custom, maybe my favorite, honestly, Country Boy. So I love country music. I don't know if I've ever said that. And this represents 3 of my favorite artists, or well, not represents, but is like sponsoring my 3 favorite artists. So yeah, Country Boy is the name. This is the logo. I should have probably put this on the back here. We got the new MW from Morgan Wallen. This is his new one, not his old logo. We got on each side, we have the Hardy logo right there and right there. Oh, and then here we have another Morgan Wallen logo right there. Bada bing, bada boom. On each side, and in the back we have to represent Bailey Zimmerman, another one of my favorite artists. So I don't know, maybe I should have chose someone else than Morgan Wallen here, since he already got the roof, but I feel like you get that small part there. But yeah, maybe I'll add like a boot or something more like here, but for now, this is the way this truck's gonna look. I think it actually turned out to look really nice. Nice little black truck. Yeah, so this truck will be called Country Boy. I know it's weird that the logo's only on the hood, but that's how it worked out, so yeah. It's not originally supposed to be this body. It was supposed to be a different body, but it just wouldn't work out. It would have been a pain, so we used, I think this is the old Bigfoot body of the new one that debuted in Series 26. Or 27, whatever series it was. I think that was 26, right? Yeah. Yeah, because Woody had won 4. Yeah, it would be Woody's 4 in a row. But yeah, there you go. There's the new truck, Country Boy. So we'll set it back there. Alright, the next truck I'll show off is this one I used to have, but I gave it to Penguin Plush 159 for Nick, and I don't know why. I regret doing that, and it's actually probably one of my favorite trucks of all time. It doesn't perform anymore, but there is still, like, I guess it's still a version that performs today. It's probably my favorite truck that performs currently, besides Gravedigger or Max D, if Max D even performs anymore, since they made El Toro look so weird. It is the Lucas Oil Crusader. Here, let me move the camera down. There we go. You guys are going to see a little bit of the ring light there, but that's okay. Let's see if I can fix that. That made it better. But we got Lucas Oil Crusader. This is, or just Lucas Oil. This is one of my favorite trucks. Pretty mint condition, honestly. There's only like 2 paint chips. Oh, there's like 1 here and like 1 here that I had to Sharpie in. Besides that, though, and you can't even tell on camera, this thing looks mint. It rolls really nice, you know. The axles are solid. So yeah, this will debut in Series 27. Just a little bit of this back wheel here is a little bit wiggly, but I can fix that. That's an easy fix. Dogs are barking. So yeah, really cool truck. Really glad to get that one. Alright, next up, we'll do the one I was not so excited for. So I bought another lot. This is my 2nd ever lot. Actually, 3rd ever lot I've bought, counting the one with Medusa and all of them that I didn't do a review on. But yeah, I'm going to go with my least favorite truck out of the lot that I got. The one that I wasn't too excited for. Which it's the Small Hub Bounty Hunter. I don't know what year this is from. I want to say it's 2002 or 2003. I don't think it's 2001. Yeah, small hub trucks. This is the only van casting they ever did, the nitro casting. Kind of interesting. And then they moved to this, obviously, when the metal base came around. Yeah, this truck looks really nice. It looks really cool. I think this is a saw. It's a pretty cool truck, you know. Axles are pretty good. So, yeah. And all these trucks have WD-40 on them, by the way. So, yep, they're all ready to go. Yeah, this is a cool truck, though. I think I like the newer version more, though, of how Bounty looked in, like, 2013 and stuff like that. The classic blue, I feel like that everyone knows, not the current ugly version with the shocks coming out of the roof and stuff. So, yeah, this is a pretty cool truck. Happy to get that one. All right, next up, yeah, I can show this one. So I already had this truck, but I got another one in this lot, and it was in better condition than my other one, which is the Gravedigger 20th. If you remember mine, the wheels were like all dirty, the axles were rusted. So yeah, this one's in pretty good condition. The only issue is that front wheel is a little bit wiggly, but you know, that's, I'm sure, not too hard to fix if I really need to, and it affects it that bit, but yeah. I'm sure I could fix it. I really tried, but I don't know. I was up last night working on all these trucks, so I had to work on one pretty significantly, which is the one I'm going to show last. So yeah, what did I do with that spare one? I made it into the big hub Gravedigger 20th. Yep. So really excited to have this now. Oh, well, they made a big hub version, but it's like expensive as hell, and it's exclusive to a 3-pack. So I had another one, so I might as well make my own big hub one, and it looks really nice actually. So yeah, this is the old body, and this is the 2018 Gravedigger chassis, and I don't believe this. If this chassis won the Gravedigger edition, then this will be the Halloween Gravedigger won it, so it doesn't matter. This Gravedigger never won a Sign-Up Series, I don't think. So, and if it did, this will be its replacement. So yeah, 2 really good trucks there. Here, we'll set them. I'll set that one there. We'll put this one here. All right, moving on. I'll show off this one next. Yeah. So this one is also the axles were really bad on, and I had to fix it because for some reason trucks like to have this bend in the axle that you like cannot fix. It is like impossible to. So I actually just made that even better, so which is good. So yeah. Anyway, it is the small hub sudden impact. I only have one other sudden impact because the one I had 2, but we used the one body to make Woodmaster. So yeah, I'm really glad. And I actually watched World Finals 3, I think. Yeah, it was World Finals 3, and this does not look anything like the real truck. The real truck had like so much better paint and stuff, and more decals. But still, this truck looks really cool. Sudden impact. It's a cool truck. I'm glad to get this one. I'm just glad to get more small hubs in general. Unfortunately, the body is a little bit bent. Like, yeah, looks like someone definitely stepped on it, but that's okay. This is a cool truck, and I'm really glad to have this one in my collection now. The small hub Sudden Impact. This might be one of my favorites up and coming because it's just so simple. So yeah, it looks really nice. I really like that truck. What do we show next? We'll show this one, yeah. So, what year were these? I don't know what year this was made. But you know, like those Crasher small hubs that like get body damage if you like hit them a certain way? Well, I actually got one of them. Nick has the same one, but his doesn't work, but mine works and holds together. So this truck could be honestly a threat in the Sign-Up Series. I'm not gonna lie. And it is the Crasher Maniac. So if you push this front end, yep, it does that. So that's the only thing we gotta worry about in Sign-Up Series. If I tested it down the ramp, and if it doesn't really roll over too much, and it's only if it hits the front, and rarely do the trucks ever hit the front. And you know, sometimes maybe if it does, this could actually help you win, because it could bend the truck. It gets that front tire further. So, yeah, this is actually a pretty good looking truck. I kind of like this. So this, yeah, I did always like Maniac. Me and Nick has a spare one that we traded back and forth so many times. Like, and it's in terrible condition. He customized it now. I believe he made, I don't know if he showed it off yet, so I'm not going to spoil it. He can show, or maybe it's debuting in his next sign-up series. I have no idea. I won't spoil it just in case, but yeah, this truck is pretty cool. How it can crash out like that. So yeah, and it rolls straight too. It has no issues. So yeah, this could be a threat to the sign-up series. I could definitely see that winning sign-up series for sure. All right, let's go to the next truck here, and it is the Small Hub Medusa. This is a nice truck. This actually looks really cool. I wish they made this a big hub. So if I ever get another one of these, I'm definitely gonna make it into a big hub for sure. I gotta get more spare parts though. Like, I have no spare big hub trucks. I never get duplicates, and if I do, they're already customized. So yeah. And so I'm gonna start doing with my Hot Wheels monster trucks. I'm gonna use those as like customized blah blah because I don't ever use them. Yeah, this truck looks really cool though. Get a nice USA theme. I believe this is her wrestling outfit right here. Medusa's wrestling outfit. She was originally a wrestler. Jesus Christ, my dog is losing his shit. Yeah, this truck looks really cool though. Really glad to get this one. And there's no Monster Jam logo on this truck. I just realized that. There isn't on Sudden Impact either, or Bounty Hunter, so interesting. Cool truck there. All right, down to our final four. Which one do I show off? I'll show off this one first, yeah. This is another truck Nick has, but not this version. He made his into the big hub. I don't know if it's debuting in a sign-up series yet, if y'all even knew about that. But it is the Small Hub Backdraft. This is a cool truck. Did I? Yeah, I see the... Oh, God, I may need to re-WD-40 this truck, but yeah. The Small Hub Backdraft. I only have one other backdraft, so this is actually really nice to have another one finally. So yeah, all these trucks will make their debut in Series 27, except for this. Or actually, this might. Maybe both will. I don't know. This isn't really this version's making its debut, but we've already had a Gravedigger 20th perform before, and it is faster. I have figured out. Yeah, this is an awesome truck though. Looks very clean, very nice. I do like how this looks. So yeah, great looking truck here. I do like, honestly, this old style of backdraft more. And maybe if I get another, oh shit. Maybe if I get another backdraft, I'll make the white backdraft. I don't know why the camera's not focusing. There we go. Awesome looking truck. We'll put it right here. Yeah, so we can do, yeah. We'll put it right there. I'll take a picture of him. All right, this truck's next. This might be one of the coolest shark trucks. I think this is my second favorite shark truck, other than Shark Shock. Shark Shock's a really cool one, but there also is a truck that I honestly forgot about, which is Great Bite. So, yeah. Here, let's get to focus. There we go. We have Great Bite here. It's focusing on every truck in the background. There we go. Yeah, this is a cool truck. I think I might be in this one. Definitely in a sign-up series soon, at least. It's got does not have the 3D teeth. It's printed, it's painted on there, so it's not like the new Shark Creek. I think it was in Series 26. It's an awesome truck, though. I don't know if this truck was ever real or this is a Hot Wheels Originals. I want to say it's a Hot Wheels Originals, but... Actually, I believe all the Shark trucks are Hot Wheels Originals, now that I think about it. Because I want to say, yeah, Shark Creek is a Hot Wheels monster truck, so... Yeah. I think this is a Hot Wheels Originals, but this is still such a cool truck, man. It'd been awesome if this was a real-life truck, but unfortunately it's not. The only real shark truck we've ever had is Megalodon. So yeah, let's set that one there. That is a good-looking truck. Now this truck, the original roll cage and what I got it on was so bad. And I was lucky enough that this lot came with a spare Monster Bus, which has the same color rims as this truck. So I got very, very lucky with that. And I'm very happy that the Monster Bus was in such good condition. There's only one issue with the Monster Bus one, and I'm not fixing it because it's honestly so minor that it's pointless. And I'd have to take a wheel off of, like, I don't know, the Wild Hair. Or the amount of time I'll call this truck Wild Hair is too many, but the truck I'm talking about, I actually like this version more than the Big Hub version. It is Wild Thing. This is a cool truck. This is a very cool truck. I don't know why I like the small hub version more. This is like the only truck I like the small hub version more than the Big Hub. I don't know why, but I just think it looks better and the body fits better on a small hub than it does on the Big Hub. It looks too big on the Big Hub. So this is probably the only, if I ever do get the Big Hub, well, that's great. And if you notice, this wheel is actually on wrong. This is how it came in the lot. I did not do that. That's how it came. I literally, this is glued. This body is glued on here because, here, I'll go grab the original chassis real quick and you guys can see how bad it was. All right, this is the original chassis. Maybe the rims aren't the exact same color, but it's pretty similar. It's like, this is more orange, if anything. But yeah, here, we'll roll this real quick. It was worse before this, by the way. We tried to fix it. Yeah, it's just, and also the tires are dirty beyond belief. So yeah, this thing is just parts. If I really need to, I'll grab a wheel off of here and throw it on the Wild Thing one, but I'm honestly not too worried about it. So I'll set that aside there. Yeah, but this truck's awesome though. And the amount of times I'm going to call this thing Wild Hair, I hope you guys know I'm talking about this truck. But yeah, this truck's sweet. So Wild Thing definitely was one of the main reasons why I bought this lot in the first place. That is a cool truck. And then the main reason why I think I got the lot. This truck is awesome. It is so cool. I think it was remade into a Big Hub, but this version is just better. Has a better name and all. And I'm talking about 5.0. And I hope this truck is fast because it's a cop truck and Woody's afraid of the cops. So that'd be really funny and really ironic. But yeah, this truck looks amazing. This is definitely my favorite. Might be my favorite Hot Wheels Originals casting. I'm pretty sure it's Hot Wheels Originals. Look at the engine in that thing. That is sick. And then you got that coming on the sides there. It's a fake engine though, because the real engine's right there. So, but yeah, I like to think that's the real engine. That is awesome. This truck looks so sick. And the axles, oh my God, they were so bad. Look, I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is resting. This was like bent like, it still is, yeah. It still is bent a little bit, but it was really bad before. It was like that. So it would roll really bad, but I fixed it. I pulled this wheel off last night. I was repairing this thing up. I mean, it still doesn't roll. It's still a little, the axle's still not great, but it's better. Like, yeah. I don't know how much the camera does justice, but yeah. There you guys go. There's all the new trucks I've got. I've got 2 more coming, which I got for an absolute steal. Or one of them at least. So, yeah, very glad to get all these trucks. So, yeah, these trucks are cool. Glad I got a bunch more small hubs now. So, all these trucks that you see here will probably debut in Series 27. So, yeah, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the Select Your Trucks for Snap Series 27. And make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And as always, go Chiefs.